just woke up, but I did want to do this as early as I could. So what I'm gonna do this stream is a viewer actually reached out to me, and they were asking for a little bit of like opinion on one of the games that they played because they want to get better. And they're stuck in gold and they can't get out. That was also hard for me. I had gotten into, I'd say highest was diamond, and that was in that was in Overwatch 1. And then I stopped playing for a little bit, and then I didn't play any comp. But then I went into comp now, and my highest is diamond 5. So I can give some insight. It's not going to be the best. It's not going to be like everything's perfect. I might be wrong on some occasions. Hello. Today we're doing a VOD review on live. So this is stuck in gold Mercy. So I'm going to give her some insight. Obviously it may not be the best, but it couldn't be the worst either. I may be right on some occasions. So let me figure out how. I just woke up, so forgive me if I'm a little slow. Okay. This should work. There you go. Okay. Let's see what we're starting with. Hello. What's up? Reviewing Heartstuck Gold Mercy. They've been playing since January 2024. Oh, you're the Mercy. Hello. Okay. I just want you to know, I have been playing for a long time, but that doesn't mean that I'm always right about everything that I say. So just take some things into account. And if you need further insight, I'm pretty sure ᴅɪsᴄᴏ, who's been, what do you call it, top 500, and Grandmaster. He does VOD reviews. Unfortunately, he is on Discord. So whenever you're allowed to be on that, you can, of course, give him your VOD and do it from there. Of course, he has his rules and whatnot. Okay, so we're on ᴅɪsᴄᴏ right now. So, okay, you have a Torb, a Widow, okay, Freya, and okay, is this open queue, by the way? This, I'm guessing, yeah, this is open queue. It's comp open queue. Okay, let's just watch her gameplay. Okay. Find your strength. We are soon to need it. Yeah. Okay, open queue. I'm still waking up. Ugh.
I've learned a lot from my experiences. Hey there.
Okay, weird position to take with your tank. Okay. Yes, okay, good. Okay, killed by Freya. And you're getting killed by the Genji behind you. Okay, and your Zarya got killed. Okay, so already I'm seeing a little bit of something. First, I would suggest you lower your beam sensitivity. I saw you were struggling with changing your beam to the Zarya. from your other teammates. And I would also suggest practicing your reaction timing for boost, so then you can get the most value out of it. And also, the higher up you move in rank, I would suggest to learn how to just switch from your positions faster instead of going up. Of course, you can get away with that more in gold, but I learned the hard way that you have to jump less when you're in gold. Okay, my controller breaks sometimes. My GA sometimes goes forward and not backwards. So yeah, I mean it's okay. It's okay. You're not doing bad so far. Nice, you got the res off behind cover. I want you to look over here. I want you to have more ability to analyze your surroundings, because you're just looking straight forward where all of your teammates are looking. So if you get dived by a Genji, you can get one shot, or even by a Widow or an Ashe. They can, even a Junkrat can one shot you. So if they just come up here, they can just get a couple of picks off on you. So I want you to try, and instead of just looking this way, I want you to switch and look around. Like, just take a quick look, and if you see an enemy, go behind right here, because there could be an enemy right here. They could kill you in an instant. They could kill you right there on high ground, or right here. So as higher rank you go, they're gonna take more positions to try and kill you. And I want you to at least try and put yourself in a position where you're in cover and you can back up easily. So I would go like a little bit right here, and if you see an enemy, you can just back up right here, right? You can fly a little bit and then go right here, and then you won't be in their sight. And then from there, your teammates can back up with you, and you'll be fine. I just want you to keep a note of that, because that's what I'm seeing, and you got jumped by the Genji a little bit ago. Look, see? The hog went to the place that I just told you about. You could have gotten grabbed right there. Thankfully, your team is doing good holding. I also want you to learn more in swift movements. You're doing good so far. See, you got grabbed. I told you. You have to stop. You have to learn when you're getting higher in rank. You have to learn how to dodge people's movements and how to make unpredictable movements. Because he killed you in the place that I told you, okay, yeah, you didn't see him. You didn't see where he was going, and you got hooked and you died. And because you're a Mercy, one of the easiest characters to one shot and to catch, you have to put yourself in a position where you're not gonna die automatically. Like, you could take some damage and then you can escape. Like, obviously it won't be perfect every time, and you could probably face the inevitable and you would die automatically. Also, what is going on with that Freya? But you can see your team is dead now. Your team is dead. You only have 2 people alive, and the healer is in front of the tanks, and you died right there. And then you see our Torb. He's all the way in the back. You see how the Torb is all the way in the back, and he can try and to go back over here to retreat with his team. That Alari is very lucky if she lives, because both tanks are near her. I also want you to start getting more comfortable with starting off with boost instead of healing. That's what I do in the start of the match. I start with boost most of the time, and it helps me get in some value instead of just doing healing some of the match. Nice, you saved your tank. Nice. I would have boosted that. Okay, going a little bit of battle mercy here. And it worked. You get forces res out. Don't know how I feel about that. Forces res out. Maybe you'll have enough time for your res to come back. Let's see. Okay. Your GA might have messed up there, but your positioning. When he ulted, he could have easily grabbed you and just ulted you again, and you would have died right here. And then you went down here, which is a very unsafe spot because your team was already over here and they were already retreating. So you were alone and you could have died right there. So what I would have done is instead of being right here, I would have probably went over here and then retreated this way to this building. To this building right here. And then because I see enemies coming over here, there's a flank. But even then it's just only a Genji. So I would put myself in a place where they cannot get me easily. So right here would be fine. You could see the Freya, but you can also just like move a little bit over here and then fly over here. And this is a completely safe spot. Completely safe spot. You cannot get attacked. I also want you to get comfortable with going in and out of your beam because it does have a little time to it has time before it disconnects is what I'm saying. So you can get as much value as you can by going in and out of the edge that you're at. Like, okay, let me show you. I will show you. Let me see what. Okay, this is already halfway through the match, so this was probably an easy win or easy loss. Okay. I will show you if you are not good with instructions what I mean by that. Okay, mercy. I would also, if you're comfortable with it, I would suggest trying to up your sensitivity so it's easier to turn faster. So, okay. You see the enemies over there, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be right here and they cannot see me at all. They can't see me at all. And then what I mean by going in and out with their beam is going like this. Because it stays for a little bit. For staff, yes. For both, if you need it. I have mine on 90 for all of them, but for Mercy, I have 190. And then I got my aim assist because Mercy aim. But that's what I mean when I say get value out of your beam. You have to go like this, and it helps a lot, trust me. It has come in clutch sometimes. Because let's say you're low health, you're one shot, you're like 1 HP, but you still want to get value out of your teammate who's shooting back at the enemy. And it's like, I don't know, a Roadhog or something, you're boosting a Freya. She kills him in that few seconds that you boost him for. See what I'm saying? And I see you trying to do this a lot. I see you trying to do super jumps a lot in the match. And I want you to make sure that you're not super jumping into death. Because you can go onto high ground and then you get killed by the hog because you're alone and you're not retreating correctly to your team and regrouping. So I want you to get used with going like this and like that. Slingshot. It is simple. I do have a tutorial on it on my channel. It's easier. I want you to get used with moving around the map like that instead of moving around the map like this. Unless it is absolutely necessary and the only safe option to go. And it is risky, especially when people get better aim as the game goes. I've gotten killed by soldiers multiple times. But that's what I mean by turning down your beam sensitivity, so then you do get value out of that. And you can switch to people more easily. Okay, do I have to re-import it? I do. Okay. Oh, whoops, whoopsies, clicked the wrong button. Still waking up, chat. Still waking up. Yeah, you need to play around with your settings more, especially in higher rank. Everything's just getting faster. Oh, it already exists in my thing. Oh, wait, what? Imported, yeah, there you go. Do you want to play Mercy Boxing? Maybe after this. Maybe after this, because I am trying to be a teacher right now. Sorry. Give me like a few more minutes, and then I'll see if I'll start a new stream, because this is going to be a separate one, just for people who want to see the VOD. But I'll let it play out. But I'm telling you, the faster and everything gets, the more better their aim is gonna be, the more positions they're gonna look for you to kill you, and I just want you to know that. So then, see, like you're super jumping everywhere. Like right now, it's fine because it's starting, whatever, you know. But I just want you to keep in mind where it's safe and where it's not safe. You have to think, oh, can the enemy get me? Am I gonna die? Like, and if so, can I peek the places where they're gonna kill me, and I can go to a position where I can retreat safely? Okay. See, you didn't peek and you got damaged by the Bastion. I also want you to get used to GA canceling in your matches. See, like you're struggling to move your beam from the Orisa to the Freya. That is, yes, nice, nice, nice. You moved. That is where you use GA like that. Okay, going a little bit Battle Mercy. You lost that. It's nice. Oh my god. What the hell? I'm guessing that was play the game. Your Laurie got carried you guys with that one ult.
Hello? Well, look at that. We've all supercharged and on fire.
Okay.
Stop them from taking the objective.
Nice, you win the round.
Time for the reckoning.
Okay. Doing good so far, not that bad. Just a couple things to fix and you'll be there. I do also make mistakes myself, so don't be surprised if I make the same mistakes. Sometimes I don't be paying attention when this is a game that you literally have to pay attention to. Okay. We're gonna see how you do an attack. I'm guessing it's really good because, holy, it's only 6 minutes long. Almost the fastest team win I've ever seen, especially on comp. Nice, we got the Pink Mercy. I have Rose Gold Mercy instead of Pink Mercy on my other account. Because bought the bundle and I thought it was both of them, but it wasn't. Okay, you have some emoting in the lobby. But as I said, yeah, you need to change your beam sensitivity. And you can also just test it out in, while you're doing it, test it out in training area, so then you know what's more comfortable for you. Especially when they're really close. I was too broke to buy rose gold. Oh, it's okay. At least you got pink mercy. I like pink mercy. He's the OG.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves.
See, that person could have easily killed you. I've gotten sniped by so many Alaris. They gave up, but you could have easily died because you literally flew right past them. I've done that before, and I've gotten sniped by not just Alari, Kiriko's and whatnot, but that was a good match. But I want you to switch your beam sensitivity. That is a big one for me, a sensitivity change, and I want you to be aware of your positioning and where the enemy is going to be coming from, because you're just going to get snatched otherwise. Like, okay, let me show you. Okay. Here's Mercy. I'll show you my settings for her. Pretty sure I have already on this. Yes, okay. My beam sensitivity is at 64%. You can try that out if it works for you. Also, this is a thing. Angel target priority. What that basically means is that I can put my beam and then I can look at somebody else and I can go to them even though my beam is connected. So I can go like this, watch, I can go like this. See, my beam is still connected, I'm not looking at them, but I fly to who I'm looking for. And I do that. And my beam is still connected. I do that as well. That is a good thing to do. Especially when you are getting higher ranked than Mercy. Oops. And then I advanced. I have my blaster aimed really slow because when I have it on really fast, I can't control it. Whoops. What else do I have? I'll let you see this. So quick look. I don't have vibration on. It's just, it bothers me. Especially when I'm trying to lock in, you know? But yeah, I would suggest you find harmony in your sensitivity and also harmony in your movement and when to use it. This is cancel GA, the bunny hop thingy. I have a tutorial on the techs. Not all of them, but the techs. I haven't done one for slingshot res and stuff like that, but there are other videos on that. I have a video on all of that. It's called like tricks and tips and tricks, something like that. It's a little bit old and a little bit outdated, but it has good tips in it. But that's my opinion on your gameplay so far, what I've seen. 6 minutes isn't a whole lot, but I did get a lot from that. And just for reference, I will put on a game that I played. Most likely, it's gonna be, yeah, unranked, because I haven't been playing ranked in. And you see, I get defeats a lot, and it's not even comp. This is just normal. So I'll put on. This is my KDA from that. Oh wait, this isn't. This is a Mercy. I have to put one that has Mercy in it. Damn it! Do I not have any Mercy gameplay so far? That's May. Okay. This was a loss. And that was probably, wait, is this the arcade version? Yeah, that was the arcade. That was me trolling. I'm trying to find a serious match, but I don't think I can, because I haven't been playing seriously for the past couple of days. Sadly, I don't have a match for you to watch, but I'm pretty sure if you go back in my stream, you can probably find a good match that I did and whatnot, and you can see what I'm doing in that match. so far. I haven't been playing any role queue, so I am plat 3 on there, but I am diamond 4 on my open queue. I would also suggest you, if you do, I don't know if you do because you didn't switch on the match. You don't always have to stick with Mercy. I would suggest you learn other supports, at least one other support that you are really good at. Could be Mora, could be Kiriko, Juno, anybody. Obviously, I would suggest either Lifeweaver or your Moira because they are the easiest to start off with. Not position-wise, but like ability-wise. They are very easy to get used to. And what else? Also learn your boosting targets. You were doing fine boosting your tanks and whatnot, but I would suggest learning who's good to boost and who's not good to boost. And then how I do that, I look at the scoreboard and see who does the most damage, and then I give them that. And if they're not getting any good picks, Kiri, okay, nice. See, you're already good there. I'm telling you. That is my insight on your VOD. Thank you for reaching out to me. And I will restart the stream so then I can do Mercy Boxing because I want this to be a separate video for other people who want to see my insight on stuff. And thank you. I will see you in the next one.